necessity sparks ingenuity. Facing a major, potentially life-threatening problem, we can suddenly come up with the most innovative and surprising solution. During the Cold War, the former Soviet Union and the United States were in a constant intelligence race. The surprising innovation occurred in 1960, when the United States placed the first spy satellite, called Corona, into orbit. Corona embodies human innovation under pressure conditions. Well before the digital era, Corona carried a classic film roll on board, much like this one, but 10,000 times longer. Once the film was fully exposed, it would be ejected back into atmosphere, where a US military plane would snatch it mid-air before being captured by Soviet intelligence. The detail of these images was unbelievable. If in orbit today, Corona could easily pick out, say, the jury of this event. Think Google Earth of the 1960s. Back then, Corona successfully identified 25 long-range missile bases worldwide and provided other intelligence information that at that point in history was plain life-saving. Today, the rolls of film lie half forgotten in an archive. In 2019, it's not nuclear war, but rapid environmental change that calls for innovative solutions once again. The climate is changing, tropical deforestation is at its peak, and dozens of species go extinct every day. What if the answer to stopping or reverting some of these processes may lie exactly in those old Corona photographs? I started a project named EcoSpy, looking at how we can use Corona images to address some of the most urgent environmental challenges of today. I argue that Corona opens up a universe of possibilities for better understanding and protecting our environment because it provides a true image of our Earth from over half a century ago. For instance, we now know how the Amazon looked like before massive deforestation started. We know where and how species that are currently on the brink of extinction lived before their habitat got destroyed. One of my favorite examples is the saiga antelope. This is an elusive species that prior to the Cold War roamed the steppes of Central Asia in the millions. Today, the saiga is a critically endangered species. Probably not many of you have heard of it. Looks like a cross between an elephant and a gazelle, pretty much. If we understand the wide range of changes that human imposed on the environment, we will likely have better chances at reverting some of the effects. And if we have accurate baseline information in hand, we can guide our actions to better provide a safe environment for many species on Earth. Perhaps Corona will prove to be life-saving once again for other species and ultimately for ourselves.
Thank you.